Good evening and happy Thursday evening. This is Sharon, and thank you for joining me for our webinar tonight. I am opening up my slides now. Give me just a moment here. I am doing my screen share. I thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to sit with us for a few minutes while we talk about give me just a moment here. I think I got my screen share going, not quite sure. Okay, I want to make it full screen. Let's see if I can do this with screen sharing. One more moment, please, while I adjust my screen for you. Okay, and I'm trusting that you can see my screen okay. And we're talking about this evening retirement funding and financial freedom on steroids. And thank you for your patience, and we're going to get started now. So I am your presenter. My name is Sharon Meadows. I am an MBA graduate of University of Detroit Mercy here in the great state of Michigan, and I'm also a graduate of Wayne State University. My experience includes that of being a college instructor for 2 to 3 colleges here in Michigan. I have previously been a controller for 2 companies, and I'm also currently a tax auditor. I have some information to share with you this evening. I find it to be extremely exciting, and I just want to tell you that I'm pleased that you chose to spend your time with me. I do have something of value to share with you, and we're going to get started with my story. My 20-year pension story, I'm going to call it. I received a letter from my previous employer, Comerica Bank, and as you'll see circled here on the screen, Comerica Bank sent me a letter about my benefit package, about my vested monthly pension that I would receive after 19.5 years of service. And as you see circled, it's $432.91 per month is what Comerica Bank said that my 19.5 years of service was worth, and that this benefit would be payable to me at age 67, and that also these payments would stop upon my death. Well, I have to tell you, after nearly 20 years of giving my life, I thought that that was quite low. And as you know, I know your pulse is, your hand is on the pulse of the economy. I know you understand that $432 is hardly enough to do anything, let alone retire and try to maintain a standard of living that you would be accustomed to. So I figured out, though, however, I'm not the only one. Let's take a look at some bad news. I don't know if you saw this article. It was posted in the Huffington Post back in 2013. And there was an article, and it talked about how 80% of U.S. adults face near poverty. Now, if you think about the percentage of the working class and you compute how many people would make up 80% of U.S. adults, that is a startling figure. As a matter of fact, it's alarming and it's appalling that 80% of adults would even face anything that resembled poverty after having worked significant portions of their lives. Their futures are seriously in jeopardy. And as if that wasn't bad enough, starting with my story and this bad news in 2013, here's an update for you from 2015, posted out on CNBC.com, that the richest 1% may own half of the global wealth by 2016. And of course, that is a projection, but these are the signs of the times. This is what the news is telling us is happening as it relates to financial stability, financial security, and the way that we have the opportunities that we need to seek out to secure an adequate financial future for ourselves and our children. So I'd like to introduce you to the program that I believe is inspired by the Lord to help us all to be able to conquer this thing that we're up against. And it's called Savers for Life. And literally what Savers for Life is an opportunity where we're aligning ourselves with you to help you save your financial life. Now here's our strategy. And this webinar tonight is going to talk to you about the strategy, how we're going to get to where I'm talking about getting to financial freedom and retirement funding. So our strategy is twofold. It's to acquire income producing digital assets for the purpose of resale. That would be our business that we're in. We would have products to sell. They're educational content delivered digitally. That means you don't have to stock products in your basement. It means you don't have to cart things from house to house. It means that you don't have to do any shipping. It is digital income producing assets available to you for the purpose of resale. And then we build our customer base, which means that we coach, we mentor, and we encourage others to do the same. Now here's our big picture strategy overview. This is where we're going with this. I have two systems that I've outlined for you that will help you to achieve your financial goals. System one is a series of products. They have various levels and price points on the products, but they total out to $20,000. Remember, this is the big picture, and I'm going to tell you how you're going to be able to make use of that. System two is $22,000. Again, a series of products, digital assets that you have the opportunity to market. Those two systems together total $42,000. And as a note here, I wanted you to know that each of these systems gives you a presentation site, a back office for tracking your sales and your referrals, and also access to both team calls and support. So that's system one and system two together, bringing you $42,000 per customer. Now, we're still talking about the overview of our strategy, the big picture. Because our systems total $42,000 in product sales that you can make, we're going to encourage you, coach you, mentor you, and help you to achieve 25 personal referrals. That would mean that the cash to you from marketing these systems would be $42,000 times 25 referrals for a total of $1,050,000. And these systems are set up to where you actually receive cash when products are purchased. This is not something that flows through a company and you get a percentage of something. These are your sales that are paid directly to you. Now, why would we want to make referrals? Why do we need customers? Well, as you know, every business thrives and survives on having customers. But specifically with what I'm sharing with you, we want to make referrals. We want to refer others. We want to share this vision. And Les Brown, I think, said it good when he said, if we help others to achieve their dreams, you will achieve yours. It's by sharing a vision, casting vision, sharing a dream that we help others to achieve their dreams. And by default, what we're trying to get to, the goals we've set, the financial visions and goals that we have, they can come true also. Now, who would I want to refer in a program like this? You say, well, Sharon, you're an MBA and maybe you know a lot of people with a lot of money. Well, in the way I'm going to show you this particular strategy, how you're going to go about reaching the goal that we've set, you're going to want to align yourself with people who are like you, people that would come to a webinar like this, who are serious about their family, about their finances, and about their future. And we have some tools that you're going to be able to use to make this happen. We call them power tools. And one of our tools is 100% commission resale rights on the products that you have to market, the products that totaled out through system one and system two at $42,000. Now, those products carry what we call big tickets. They're not small commissions. They're not puny commissions. These are sizable dollar amounts that are big enough to help you to reach your goal. And then we have what's called one-up infinity power lines, which I'm going to tell you a little bit about, and you're going to see how that's going to help you to achieve your goals. So our power tools that we make available with the strategy with Savers for Life is 100% commissions, big ticket products, and the one-up infinity power lines. So let's talk about each of those. What exactly does 100% commissions mean? And I know that you don't often hear the word commissions, not necessarily depend on the circles that you travel in, but commissions are a percentage usually of what a product would sell for on the market. And we are fortunate, blessed, to be empowered with using systems that carry 100% commission, which means that if you were to sell a $22,000 product, that you would have $22,000 cash that comes to you. If you sold a $500 product, you would receive $500. If you sold a $12,000 product, you would receive $12,000. And I'm going to show you how you can achieve those particular price points. And then, of course, these are bigger tickets. You know, you have 500, 3,000, 5,500, 8,000, 12,000, 20,000, 22,000. These are larger dollar amounts. It's nothing like you would think that you would have access to. But because of these very, very, very powerful systems, you have the opportunity now to market big ticket products in a way that can help you reach your goals and help the people that answer to your marketing to do the same. Now, we talked about the one-up infinity power lines, and I want to make sure that you don't misunderstand what I'm saying. This is a method, it's a system that rewards you for coaching and mentoring and referring others by giving you what's called a one-up. It is their first referred customer actually pays you. So not only does your direct referral pay you, but their first customer pays you. And it's at every price point. And it's at every point that you would move through these products that are outlined as a part of the 20,000 and the 22,000. So let me make this bigger for you, and we can talk about how these power lines would work. But I don't want you to think that I'm talking anything like a MLM that has levels and all of that. All of these, think of your business as a horizon. And it is just laid out before you, and all of your direct referrals lay on this horizon, and so do their first person that comes to you as a one-up. They're all lined up like a number line, just lined up. There are no levels. There are no things that you might think with the MLM. It's nothing like that. So let's talk about Alan. Now, first you have a qualifier because you also are going to do a one-up. Your one-up would be to the company. And then your first person is going to give you their first sale as a qualifying sale. So Alan now will be the second person that you invite. So once you have been qualified at a particular price point, you're going to start on your second referral. Alan will be the second person. Your second person starts your very first power line or cash line, because remember, these products pay 100% commissions cash to you. And then Alan sends his cash, and then Alan refers his first person, Bob, and Bob comes to you as a one-up qualifier for Alan. That means that Alan has paid you, and now Bob will pay you as well. And then Bob gets started. Bob refers his person to you, who is Cindy. Cindy now pays you. Cindy is a one-up qualifier for Bob, but Cindy becomes direct to you as a one-up qualifier. So again, we're talking a power line that looks more like a horizon, like a number line. And these people are, as they begin to build their business, and we're going to talk about the business, they're going to give their very first referral to you as a coaching and mentoring bonus. And the same happens when Cindy refers Dan, and then when Dan refers Ed, the first person goes to you. This is how you create power lines. And we're going to talk about the 25 power lines that we want you to start and to create for your future. And no, we're not expecting you to do this overnight. We're talking about building a business that can pay you and your family from now on. So you're going to end up with, if you follow our system, you're going to end up with 25 power lines, because that is our goal. But you don't start at 25, and that's not the first milestone that you're going to reach. You're going to start with just one, and then two, and then three, and you're going to build your way. And that's the same way that your referrals are going to start. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about how people, your referrals, your customers, are going to be able to afford to pay you $42,000, because I'm sure that question is on your mind. Well, our $500 product is our first level. It's the bronze level, and that is where we're all going to start. Every single person that starts with Savers for Life is going to start at the bronze level. We're making $500 referrals and product purchases. So we're always going to do our upgrades at the point where we have 3 paid referrals. That excludes your first one, which is always your one-up qualifier. So it starts with your second, third, fourth person. Those are your 3. We're going to upgrade when we have 3 referrals. We're going to upgrade, meaning we're going to purchase our next digital asset that's going to create a power line, and it's also going to create money for us, additional income that we can make. So for the $500 product level, when you have 3 referrals, you're going to upgrade by paying an additional $1,500, which you got by making your $500 product sales, and then you're going to purchase your way into the $2,000 silver product level. Now your income then has been upgraded. If you notice, you were first getting $500 payments. Now your income is upgraded. You're now going to be in a position to get $1,500 per referral. And how are they going to do that? Well, they're going to have $500 customers that they're going to refer and invite so that they can build the income that they believe that they're worthy of. And this upgrading continues. You have 3 referrals that pay you $1,500. Now you can purchase the $3,500 gold level product. You're going to upgrade by additional $1,500. That's going to put you at the gold level, and it means that your income now is upgraded to another $1,500 per referral. So remember, you were at $500 and then you upgraded $1,500 to the $2,000 level. Now you've upgraded $1,500 again, another income stream to purchase the gold level. Now, when you have 3 referrals at the $1,500 price point, it's going to give you $4,500 in cash, allowing you to upgrade by another $3,000 to purchase our $6,500 platinum level. And you're going to upgrade, you're already at the previous level, and you're going to be able to go from this $3,500 gold level to the $6,500 platinum level. Now your income also upgrades. You've just opened up another cash flow stream for you and your family. Now people can pay you at this an additional $3,000 level because you've upgraded and qualified yourself with a 1-up again at that level. So your income is increasing. So watch how that's happening for you, and it'll happen for you and your referrals, your customers. Now, when you're receiving $3,000 payments, again, you're going to have 3 referrals at that level, and you're going to be ready to upgrade. You'll get $9,000 cash in from your 3 referrals at that level. Now you're going to upgrade by purchasing up to the diamond level. You're going to pay the additional $5,500 out of the money that you're making to acquire the asset rights, the purchase and resale rights for the diamond level. So now your income is also upgraded by another $5,500 per referral. And in system number 1, this is the last upgrade, $5,500 that's coming from your referrals times 3 referrals is going to give you $16,500 cash. That's an upgrade of $8,000 for you, one time, qualified for life. And now you're in a position where your income now is upgraded by another $8,000. So people can pay you, as they have 3 referrals at that $5,500 price point. They can upgrade and pay you. And now you're fully qualified with all of the products at the $20,000 elite level. And you're qualified to receive up to $20,000 per referral, and you will have completed system 1. But now, because you have $8,000 coming right here, you see it, $8,000 per referral. When you have 3 of your referrals, your customers that complete that cycle and pay you $24,000 in cash, you're now positioned to upgrade and purchase system number 2, which has multiple levels, but we're going to acquire that as one product package out of your referral cash, and you're going to now open up another income stream, another cash flow stream for you and your family. Your income now is upgraded by another $22,000 per referral. And for you, now you're fully leveraged, it's called, in both of the systems. You're fully leveraged, fully qualified to receive $20,000 out of system 1, $22,000 out of system 2, for a total of $42,000 per referral. That's the maximum that you can receive with these 2 systems using our strategy. And again, we talked about how when you have 25 customers that do that, you'll be at $1,050,000. So as a recap, we have these power lines that you start. and you're going to have 25 of them by the time you're done walking through the Savers for Life program. You'll start at the $500 product. That's where we'll all start. And you'll acquire customers at the $500 price point, and so will your referrals, and so will their referrals. But each referral that you have is only going to give you, this is your direct referrals, they're going to give you their first person, a one-up qualifier. And that process, that person is going to give you a one-up qualifier, but you're going to do your own work. You're going to build your income based on your direct effort. And here's how it looks summarized. You're going to acquire all of the products. And as you start at 500, you're going to add 1,500 and another 1,500 and 3,000 and 55 and 8,000. All of these are pieces of money that you will be opening up, cash flow streams that you will have created for you and your family. Very, very powerful for you. You can achieve true financial freedom using this model. Now let's recap on our strategy again. We have two systems that together give you cash, $42,000 per person that completes the system. And what is your goal? Your goal is to have 25 personal referrals. The cash to you, 25 referrals at $42,000 will give you $1,050,000. Again, when your referrals buy, when they purchase, they're paying cash directly to you. Now, that's a very powerful concept. I hope that you're getting it. I hope you see what we're making available to you through the Savers for Life strategy. But for some of you, you might say, well, I don't know how I refer two people, let alone 25. Well, when you come into our members area in Savers for Life, I'm going to give you marketing tools and some marketing programs that I'm going to make available to you. You're going to be able to simply share on your social networks. You're going to be able to put out some flyers. There's going to be promotional tools that I'm going to make available to you, so you won't have to be concerned about how you're going to reach people. We're going to help you with the marketing. Now, if you thought 25 was a big number, and for some people it is, but compared to working for 40 years and in my case 20 years and getting a monthly allotment of $432.91, getting 25 referrals is a walk in the park compared to that. But let's talk about what just 10 referrals would look like for you. If you said, Sharon, I just want to get started, I don't even want to think about 25 referrals. Well, that's great, because we have to have milestones along the way. You're not going to go from 0 to 50 just like that. You're going to walk before you run. So in system one, $20,000 is the total product price, and we're talking 10 referrals. Just 10 referrals paying you that will give you $200,000. And in system two, the total of the products there is $22,000. Just 10 referrals completing that system, paying you cash, you'll get $220,000. Now, the total cash when just 10 referrals complete system one and system two, as we walk them through using the Savers for Life strategy, the cash that you're going to get, you and your family, $420,000. And remember, this is for demonstration purpose. This is no guarantee that you're even going to start, let alone that you're going to finish or that you're going to share the vision. But I'm truly hoping you can see the power of this and understand that what I'm sharing with you is purely mathematical. These are the product price points. This is what you'll receive should you choose to do this for your family. $420,000 with just 10 direct referrals. But don't forget the one-ups that are going to happen, because that is how these systems are made. That means instead of just 10, you'll have 10 that you directly referred, but to them to get started, they each have to give you their first sale, which is going to give you another 420,000. And remember, I'm talking mathematically. I'm not saying it's going to happen in 6 months. I'm not saying it's going to happen in a year. I'm saying that you can build a significant income for you and your family, and that in this model, with this system, you can achieve true financial freedom. So what exactly do we do with this money, this financial freedom? What is it that we're talking about? What kind of impact can we have? Because that's important. You want to change the world. I would love to be a part of changing the world. But because we are in a cash system and we get 100% commissions and we have big ticket products, we're now in a position to literally pay cash for everything. We can fix the credit problems that we have. We can pay cash for our next car, our dream car. We can pay cash for our next home or totally pay off our current home. When you have money coming in like I'm describing to you, you have the opportunity to change your financial life. We also have a chance to spark a renewed economy. It's simple supply and demand. We'll have money, therefore we're going to demand more products and services in the marketplace, and supply always rises to meet demand. So you and I may say, well, wow, I got $420,000. I would like to just buy and build me a new dream home. Well, now you got to have some builders that come and they're going to show you these floor plans, and they've got to hire workers to accommodate your demand, because now you want your dream home built. We can further define and redefine the middle class as we know it. Right now, they're saying they're squabbling over $10 an hour, and the middle class is becoming non-existent. They're talking about all of the wealth being in the hands of the 1%. These are things that we can change because of the Savers for Life model and our 3 power tools. We can truly perpetuate for the people that we reach through our marketing true financial freedom, meaning we have more than enough, and we have enough to help and bless other people with. We can also facilitate retirement funding, which is something that Social Security is very weak at doing. And my pension would not secure me a financial future. My retirement, looking at that check, certainly is not funded. But through this strategy, through Savers for Life, through the systems we're using, we can literally facilitate retirement funding for hundreds of thousands of people. So you may say, well, Sharon, I kind of get it. I heard you. I mean, I'm not deaf. I understand the numbers a little bit. But what exactly are we marketing here? Well, yes, there are products behind what we're doing, but we're really talking to people about building $1 million savings accounts. We're really talking about people changing their lives, funding their retirement or their lifestyle account and being done with it. We're talking about people creating a legacy. The scriptures talk about a good man leaving an inheritance to his children's children. We can be a part of that at Savers for Life. You can be a part of that as you share this vision. And then you may have more direct questions like, get back to these power lines, Sharon. How many power lines am I going to have? Where you're going to be able to create 25 infinity, it's called power lines, because of the 1-up. First customer refers you their first customer, who refers their first customer, who refers their first customer, and they all become direct to you as a 1-up qualifier. And that's how your power lines will continue through infinity. Then you might say, well, Sharon, how can I be as confident as you are? I mean, I kind of like the idea of having $1 million savings account. I have no problem with that. Well, this program is just math. So when you think about it, we talked about 25, but just to keep the number simple, we have total product base between System 1 and System 2 of $42,000. Just 10 sales of that is $420,000. This is just easy math. There's no hype. There's no formulas. You're not going to see pictures of a beautiful island that you can buy in some big mansion. This is just a mathematical strategy that you can use to take you to where you want to go. Then how, again, Sharon, do I qualify to earn these commissions? Well, you qualify, as we spoke before, with a product purchase, starting at the $500 product, and a 1-up qualifying sale. That's your first person. At every price point, you'll do a qualifying sale. So you qualify to earn commissions with a product purchase and a 1-up qualifying sale. And then you might want to know, are there any guarantees in this system? I'd like to know that, yeah, this is really going to work for me. Well, you are the best determinant of whether this is going to work for you. But I do have one thing I'd like to share with you as a guarantee, and that is that in this system, this strategy I've shared with you, you will not succeed, absolutely, without having customers. You will absolutely have to make referrals. You absolutely have to share the vision. But you don't have to do it to friends and family. in the way that maybe traditionally you've thought of, because we're going to help you with marketing pieces that you can do a different type of marketing. And where exactly would we send our referrals? The people that respond to our marketing, Sharon, where are they going? Well, they're going to come to a webinar training like this. They're going to sit like you for approximately 30 minutes and listen to the Savers for Life strategy. They're going to listen to a presentation about how they can change their financial life by using 100% commissions, high ticket products, and this fabulous one-up compensation structure. So what's your action plan? What do I do now, Sharon? I kind of like that. So I want you to join the membership site, Savers for Life, for free. The site at this moment is under construction, but it will be available for you. Just write that down, saversforlife.com. And that's going to be available for you shortly. And then I'm going to send you over to the product page. You're going to want to look and see the products that you're going to be marketing. So I created a Google short link for you so that you don't have to have a long URL to type in your browser window. So if you have a pen and paper, which I hope that you do, you can write this down. You'll get to the product page at http://goo.gl/y, capital C, E, capital P, capital T, J. That's http://goo.gl/YCEPTJ. And the last part of your three-step action plan will be to share the vision. Refer others to this webinar replay. So you'll be able to contact me by going over to the product page. There's a button on that page where you can click for a call back, and I'll get a message and I'll call you back. And also you can just watch for Savers for Life. I'll be putting that out there and letting you know. I have your email address because you registered for the webinar, and I'll be sending out an email to let you guys know when the site is ready. And you're a part of the pre-launch. We're getting it going. We're starting to share the vision. We're telling people what Savers for Life is all about. Again, go and review the products so that you'll know that there's legitimacy here, and you can see that you'll have something you can be proud of to market, and it's going to be able to take you where you want to go financially. Again, that's http://goo.gl/YC like Charles, E, P like Paul, T like Tom, J. And again, I'd like to thank you for attending the Savers for Life webinar on financial freedom on steroids. You can reach your goals faster than you ever thought possible. We have the strategy and the systems that can make that happen. Thank you for attending. Go forth and enjoy your millions. Have a great night.